Hi, Erica McLean here. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today, we want to talk about why local mortgage experts still matter in such a digital world. The home buying process has been revolutionized by technology. DocuSign, all these e signatures. You can browse listings from your couch, get pre approved for a mortgage, and even apply for a mortgage with a few taps right online, all without speaking to a single individual person. Not only is it convenient, it also allows buyers to avoid speaking with someone who might ask more in depth questions about their finances than they care to answer, which in that case may make their online pre approval or pre qualification not so valid. Sometimes they don't want to talk to somebody too because they're afraid that they're going to be committed to something, or they're just in the early stages of exploring. There's no denying the appeal of automation. We live in a world where convenience rules, and many of us have grown accustomed to solving problems with the click, a swipe, or a chatbot. Why pick up the phone when you can email? Why talk to a stranger when you can fill out a form? But while automation works wonders for ordering pizza or booking flights, the stakes are a little bit higher when buying a home. It's not just about finding a loan or clicking submit on an online application. It's about understanding the process of making smart decisions and navigating what could be the largest financial transaction of your life. When things get tricky, and believe me, they will, an app or a call center probably is not going to cut it. An actual human can make the mortgage process more satisfactory. Even a recent study by JD Power revealed that overall customer satisfaction with mortgage lenders is slipping. On a 1,000 point scale, satisfaction dropped to 727 this year, with noticeable declines in areas like digital experiences, that was down 8 points, communication, down 5 points, and loan offerings that met consumers' needs, also down 5 points. I'm not surprised. However, when borrowers work directly with a local mortgage professional, satisfaction scores jumped by 40 points. And lenders who actively guide buyers through the process score 133 points higher with borrowers who trusted and relied upon their lender's expertise and advice than those that took a more hands off transactional approach by just doing everything online. When you're doing it online, they're not going to advise you not to go out and buy that new TV or new refrigerator before your loan closes just because you think your loan is pre approved. Left to their own devices, literatively and figuratively, it's no wonder why consumers aren't satisfied with the mortgage process and lenders. Why? Because those professionals offer something a digital interface can't: expert advice tailored to the buyer's unique situation. It's not just a transaction. Buyers value lenders who act as advisors. These loan officers are helping them navigate a tough market and offering expertise beyond algorithms and fill in the blank applications. Every borrower has a unique set of needs and qualifications, and a mortgage expert can often help them cope with any hurdles and guide them toward the best loan product for their situation. Mortgage brokers are dealing with hundreds of banks. So they have access to all different kinds of programs rather than just going online to one place and they only have three options. In addition, working with a local mortgage professional can make the home buying process smoother, faster, and way less stressful. When your loan is still in underwriting and there's conditions that need to be cleared, do you think that the computer or whatever is going to be pushing that processor to get your loan to the top of the file so you can close on time? I don't think so. But a loan officer will. If anything goes awry during the process, and something often does, having a local expert can help you get issues addressed quickly and correctly. From pre approval to closing, they're with you every step of the way, answering questions and assuring no detail is overlooked. Now, let me offer you some tips on how to find a local mortgage professional. You can certainly just do a Google search and find plenty of local mortgage professionals. But my opinion, you might want to consider asking your real estate agent. Agents work with mortgage professionals every day and can usually recommend several trusted options. If you give them some specifics about your situation, they can even give you a more tailored recommendation, such as a mortgage pro who specializes in first time buyers or buyer grants or people who have had credit problems in the past. Lean on your network. Perhaps you have a friend or family member who's a mortgage professional. If so, they might be a great person to work with, as they'll likely take great pride and care in helping someone they care about. If not, your friends or family or colleagues who've recently bought homes can be great resources for recommendations. You can check local forums or groups. Local community groups on social media are a great place to search for mortgage professionals. Most of them have a search bar you can use. Just type in the term mortgage and read through any posts that pop up and make sure to read every comment. That's often where you'll find some of the best recommendations. Your local bank probably has a mortgage professional. But local banks might not always offer the widest array of loan products or the best rate and terms. So, a lot of times, going to your local bank isn't going to be the best option. You can check with many options. The thing is when they run or pull what they call a soft credit report, get a copy of it. And if you're talking to somebody else, tell them you don't want your credit run again. Give them a copy of the initial one that was run, because every time somebody else is going to pull it, it's going to be kind of a ding in your credit, and you don't want that. Timing is everything, and waiting too long to involve a mortgage professional can definitely cost you. Even if the damage isn't monetary, you could easily find yourself feeling unsatisfied with your lender and the process. As the recent JD Power survey indicated, it's quite common. So here's a guide to getting the timing right. Don't wait until you find a house you want to make an offer on. You need to be pre qualified, pre approved is even better. So start working with the lender early on in the process, even before starting to look at a house. On the other hand, waiting until the application phase can lower some satisfaction scores, but too many buyers put off even getting pre approved for a mortgage until they find a house they like. Don't wait until you've fallen in love with the house and you need a loan approval yesterday, or you find out you don't qualify for that amount. So now, in this lower amount category, you're going to be unhappy with every property you see because you're going to compare it to that first one that was out of your budget. Another reason to have that pre approval ahead of time is if you find a house, okay, you know what your budget is, and now you find out that there's multiple offers on it. You've got a strong pre approval as opposed to a pre qualification. Pre approval means you've turned in your tax returns, your pay stubs, they've ran everything through automated underwriting. Pre qualification, you gave them some information maybe over the phone. I mean, I could call and get qualified for pre qualified to purchase a $10 million house. Guess what? It's never going to turn into a pre approval because I know I don't qualify for a $10 million purchase. It can sometimes even lead to a buyer losing the house they fall in love with if issues can't be resolved. Fortunately, deals are often saved by a mortgage expert that the buyer's real estate agent recommends. It's harder and more stressful to clean up a mess than it is to prevent one. Find one as soon as you start thinking about buying a property. Ideally, contact a mortgage pro before you even start seriously looking at homes. They'll help you get pre approved, educate you about all of your options, prepare you for what's ahead, and guide you from day one all the way to the closing table. Technology has made home buying more convenient, but when it comes to something as important as securing a mortgage, nothing beats having a local expert in your corner. A great mortgage professional is going to guide you through, give you tailored service to your needs, and step in when things get tricky. Starting early with the right pro definitely is going to save you time, stress, and potentially even the deal itself. I had a listing that was a townhouse in Bensonville. My mortgage guy was doing the loan for the first buyer. The first buyer decided that she didn't want the property. Long story short, we found another buyer, was a different lender, and all of a sudden they were saying it's located in a flood zone and that the whole association would have to carry flood insurance, which was very expensive. And the president of the association said, absolutely not. I called my mortgage guy from the previous buyer and I said, how were they able to get everything approved? And there was no issue with it being in a flood zone. Well, he was able to have his appraiser share what he pulled with the appraiser for the new buyer. So for that buyer, the loan went through only because my preferred lender from the first deal was nice enough to help out because he knew I just wanted to, we wanted this deal to go through. So dealing with an actual human being is your best option. And I think the best option of finding one is asking your real estate agent because we know the ones that we've worked with that are really good. And we also know the ones that we've had on the other end of the deal that don't return phone calls, don't give you updates, don't tell you the truth, don't call you back. So That's my take on why you need an actual human being. I hope you found this information helpful, useful. Please like, subscribe, all the things we want you to do on Facebook. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. And I hope to see you in another video. And otherwise, bye for now. Have a great rest of your day.